back to the off-road content. Today we are out in Johnson Valley OHV, where we are going to be mapping out and pre-running the course for the night run we are hosting in, by the time this goes up, it might be a week to a week and a half out. So check the Instagram for that posting. Now typically it is just Jason and I and his Ranger out mapping out and pre-running these courses, but this time around we decided to invite out a couple of the people from Instagram, just so we're not rolling alone out here, just in case something breaks. It is going to be just about 100 degrees out here in the desert, so we wanted to have some backup with us. So we have two other trucks out here with us today helping us pre-run and map out. Let's go meet the boys right now. We already saw your truck over there. What'd you bring out?
So I got a Ford Ranger with a LQ9 bored out to a 6.2, pushing about 450 horsepower.
God damn.
And about 450 torque. I got 28 inches of travel, all four corners, triple bypasses, all four corners, bump stops. Built to run, for sure.
Don't mind my
You're making Jason blush over here, dude.
Don't mind my junkyard motor in there. It pushes 150 horsepower.
Hey, we made it up the hill last night run.
One exhaust, the passenger exhaust is cold, the driver exhaust is hot, so it's fine.
Well, that was trailered out here, obviously, but you guys are going balls to the wall, driving what you brought out here. Yeah. So
the old G1, dude, RPG built Gen 1, Roush supercharged 595 kit, the big brakes, the big rear end, chromoly rear end, Gearworks 10-inch. She gets it. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna find out today. We're gonna push her.
I mean, I don't know. They don't like race all that much out here to where it's gonna be square.
Not really.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot of trucks, so it's not super torn up, but
yeah,
it can get torn up in some spots.
I've literally never been out here.
Oh, really?
I didn't even notice this spot existed. I've always just gone to like the Hammers area.
So much quieter over here. Yeah. And it's a quick trip if you've got a decent truck that can drive fast.
I'm wondering if we take the purple all up just to stretch.
I know that line, yeah.
Stretch as much desert as we can out of it.
Out towards the mine, yeah.
I think what they're closing down, I was telling Jason, cuts off like through here, so we'd have to stop probably like mile 15 to 19. Find a way across. Yeah, so we could go up, still drop down and stuff. Okay. Don't want to get that fucking close to the, military land. Yeah, especially with a big group of trucks, they might trip out. Yeah, fun. I mean, good day, boys.
Keep it at 20 miles an hour.
And they can go to about 15. I don't know if this GoPro can hear us over the drone of the truck, but big fucking media guys over here. Totally forgot the connecting pieces we need to hook up the mics and the headsets to the camera, so no audio today. We're just hoping you can hear us talking normally through the mic on the GoPro. This is the start course right here. Fuck me, look behind you. It's just this the whole way. Check after we've already been running. It's always good to do a comms check 5 miles in.
Alright, find us a trail to go.
Start finish?
Yeah, start finish. That shit.
You got a stinky butthole, dude. You should have gone to the bathroom when we were there.
I'm not shitting in those fucking bathrooms.
Oh yeah, because you got better options out here.
Are you guys all ready? Alright, Roger that. Okay. Tell me how to get there.
Hop back on. Right. say you got mile marker wherever the fuck it starts to curve around the mountain. If you're less built, hop out on the fire road and take it to here.
Yeah.
If you're more built, then copy that, coming back. How are you? I shared. I said. One of the trucks has lost power, so we pulled over and we're gonna try to figure that out real quick before it gets even hotter, because it's already getting really hot out here and I'm already sweating through my shirt. What's the diagnosis?
Exhaust came disconnected.
Oh, like dangling disconnected, or just like?
You gotta see it down there.
You can see it right there. Right there.
Gotcha.
There it is. You got it.
When we came around that hill back there, and then it got real just like deep and offset and stuff, were you weren't hitting anything front or rear, were you?
No,
that
it's
was the only.
mostly this 2-track stuff.
It just gets
It'll
deep
all
in
of
the
a
center.
sudden just deep, dude,
Yeah.
and I gotta ride the center and the wall for a minute and then drop back down when it's not bad, because it's just like,
Yeah.
you can hear the rocks flying out the back, dude.
But I was just worried about like that offset, just kind of like, just
No.
hard, like deep.
That stuff kind of sucks, but that's like,
But you're not like getting stuck there.
no,
You
not
could
at all.
roll it.
Yeah,
know,
you can
but-
roll it. Yeah, you'd have to slow down a little bit, but I mean, we're doing everything at, not everything, but any of the deeper stuff, 35, 40, and I have no problem with it.
Okay. Yeah, I was just worried people would be like smashing front bumpers or dragging their rears coming, once you hit the transition back up the next one.
I don't think so, not so much, no.
Swap the radio tab on it.
You still have to smog
You know what? I might be able to get it from up here.
I just like I can't drive.
Got her all bolted up now.
Yep.
Put
Got it all back together.
all their stock to quick performance. I have
the moment of truth.
my EAG part of my thing is like,
She's back. You got her.
everything is so hot. This is worse than Larson.
try to race pace this while we're doing it. Except for all these stops.
Yeah, we totally blew a turn on the course we were supposed to be on and accidentally started taking this straightaway that was just whooped out.
Did we blow a turn, or were you just
no,
too
we
busy
didn't.
texting?
No,
And
no,
you were
no.
supposed to navigate.
No, I wasn't texting.
You don't.
I don't text. I don't text.
Snapchatting or something, or what?
We ended up cutting through this mountain range that we were supposed to go all the way around, but it's actually pretty fun. We ended up losing them at some point, ended up finding them. As soon as we get back on the trail, like 30 seconds later, he's like, we got a flat. Blew out the front and the rear both. You know, the luckiest guys in Johnson Valley.
Right?
You gonna come back and for the night run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come back out?
Hell yeah. We'll put some freshies on it.
He's gonna come back for the night run, hit the same exact rock.
I honestly didn't see that rock. I felt it. I didn't see it at all. And I normally look.
see it either.
I look for that stuff pretty good. You guys saw
I
it?
would have called it out.
I didn't.
No.
So this is everybody's warning right here. If you're coming out to the night run and we start cutting through the mountain, you start kind of going up that incline, single track. Apparently there's a rock out here taking tires, and if you blow a flat in here, that is gonna hold up the whole thing. So yeah, so if you guys get a flat on a single track like this part of the run, just try to limp it to where you could pull off so you don't clog up the only funnel and get everybody stuck. You're gonna go hunt for that rock?
Yeah.
So this is the suspected culprit right here. I mean, I'm gonna assume this is his tire rash on it. Thinking it was sitting like this, he snagged it and then just pushed it out, which probably grabbed the back tire then. That's why he got double whammied there.
Probably.
I think we should leave it for everybody, dude.
All right, let's do it.
Just finds a very serious problem for the night run and then doesn't do anything about it. Just stand it up in the center so we can have people ripping their diffs out and whatnot.
You want to see if there's one more or no?
We could, yeah. It's a fun, yeah, no,
We
it's
got
a
a couple minutes anyways.
it's a really fun canyon for sure. But again, if somebody like breaks down in this, it's definitely clogging everything up.
Yeah. This would be a traffic jam for sure.
I think we're gonna have the Inland Empire 4x4 recovery team come out again for this night run, so we could just stage them in this canyon, like at the top there where we're parked right now. And then if somebody does get broken down here, have them towed up so we don't. Oh yeah, maybe this one.
But that's an inner.
Oh, he blew the outside.
Yep. And that would have been the other side. See, this is where I thought it would be. You don't want to leave trash in the desert.
Nice little hood strut.
Yeah. This would be another inner. Now, he was way over because he was taking this turn. You do got a nice little black spot right there. And somebody hit that one. So if you look at that, right in line, that could be a culprit right there.
This doesn't look all that friendly right here.
That look good right here.
Yeah, like this one.
This is your guy. That's your guy. Make sure you stay to the right of it, right where your feet are. Looks like you would just jump right past everything.
Yeah. That's a doozy one right there. You guys are living proof that you need to have spares coming out.
Two.
Yeah, two preferred, but at least one. You used up your 2 lifelines.
Right? No more whammies, dude.
No more.
No more whammies after this.
It's a great saying. You're killing me, Smalls.
Right, we are tooted and booted, ready to roll. They got all the spares swapped out, but they are now out of spares, so we cannot afford any more tire casualties. Well, unfortunately, we forgot the little attachment for the GoPros that allows the audio from our headsets to go into the video. So I'm not sure if you guys could hear any of the conversations we were having, but at least you got to see some of the course. It is just way too hot out here for us to run. Huh?
107.
Yeah, it's easily over 100 degrees out here. Way too hot for us to run a second full clean lap. So we were only able to run one site lap, sort of map it out, get a rough map, and then I have to go home and clean it up. So as of right now, I don't know how many miles it was. We're estimating around 20 to 25, and we have no clue how long it's gonna take. So this night run is really gonna be a mystery night run for you guys, but I think it's gonna be really fun. Again, like the last one, it ended up very diverse. We have a lot of wide open straights with whoops. Some get really deep. There's some very technical race course sections that are deep. There's a quick wash section. There's some wide open straightaways that aren't as deep. There's some corners. It's well-rounded.
It's a lot of rocks.
Yeah, there's a lot of rocks.
You complained about the rocks of the Barstow race. Actually, if you have a 9-inch, downfromauburn.com, I sell skids for 9 inches. Actually, it's not that bad.
We're doing part 2 of the interviews on what you guys thought of the course.
It's gonna be fun, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
There's gonna be a little bit of carnage. I think we'll have some tires.
Yeah. How would you know? How would you know?
Maybe a few tires. Aside from that, it's gonna be rad. Put it that way. I think it's gonna be awesome.
You didn't think it was too rough?
No.
No, there's all sorts of different terrain and tracks out there that you can cut off to too.
Yeah, if something seems a little too rough, just hit the one over from it. See if it's any better.
Yeah. Well, like you said, you think somebody with a bolt-on long travel kit should be fine.
No problem.
I mean, you came out at you know, pretty close to a standard ride height of any off-road vehicle.
Right.
With bumpers that probably hang about the distance that most of them would be anyways. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think anything with a long travel, even some mid-travel trucks, properly built mid-travel truck with a nice high-cut bumper, skid plate, you'll be fine out here. No problem. Tire pressure, man.
Yeah, and spares.
Yeah.
Lots of spares.
Well, yeah, at least 2.
Yeah,
something like that, or 1.
I was gonna say at least 1, but two's not a bad idea. Two's not bad. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming out and helping us plan this out.
It's all good, bro.
Giving some insight.
Anytime.
Being the veterans out here, knowing the desert. What happened here, dude?
Oh man,
Got a little ka-chow, just a little bit of Lightning McQueen in you.
you got a misalignment bolt. It's the 3rd time. It's like I guess known for this type. I even welded it. Took some extra meat off of it so I could get it to hold really good. It's lasted about 300 miles, and I guess today, that was it.
I think it's a perfect time to ask how you felt about the course as you trailer up a broken.
So, other than that, I really actually like the course. The long straightaways are really my favorite. The whooped out sections. She likes to go fast, and I like to go fast, so.
Yeah.
But the corners, the tight turns, the mountain, it's all a beautiful ride. It's a good time. It is the off-road community, so you get what you get.
Yeah.
Today I got that.
Well, thank you for coming out and helping us plan it, dude.
Thank you.
Great having some extra faces in the planning portion of these night runs.
I will be back. Give me a little bit. I usually get this fixed. So maybe I'll make it out for the 23rd still.
Heck yeah, dude. Any add-ons for the people that want to know about this?
Follow Down for Mobbing, follow Desert Dime, follow on Badlands Good Times. We have a write-up about all this. We have more info on there as well. YouTube, make sure trucks are prepped and ready. Water, radio, lights,
Food.
Safety, food. Those are all things people don't remember. So I think food, water, safety gear, maybe some like small little Band-Aid thing.
Well, this is something that I wanted to put in the beginning of the video when we got in and had the headsets on, but there's a little caveat to this. If you don't follow us on Instagram, we were supposed to plan this where King of Hammers happens. But the military is shutting down that part of the desert for training that weekend. We try to keep it like at least 5 miles away from there, just in case somebody does wander off trail, they don't go into that, because if you cross that line, dude, they are gonna be on your ass. So keep that in mind. Military will be doing training out in this desert, but about 3 to 5 miles away from where we're gonna be.
It was one of our funnest runs we've done. It's very technical. There's rocks, but not too many rocks. You just gotta be careful.
This is one of the ones where you need to drive at your skill level for sure. Definitely not, this isn't like a Barstow one or the Ocotillo one where you can push your luck and have time to check up and stop. Like this one's, it's gonna be interesting.
You're gonna scare people. It's not even that bad. It's like flat parking lot roads. It'll be fine.
Jesus. Clip it, chat. Like the last time, I think we're gonna have Inland Empire 4x4 Recovery out here to help you guys who break down or get stuck. So if you guys would like to donate to them because they are doing a huge service coming out and helping all of you, that would be much appreciated. All right, we will see you guys in a week out here in Johnson Valley for the night run. Make sure you come out well prepared.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare. street